Understanding and embracing God's promises allows us to see that His blessings are not confined by earthly standards or timelines. God operates on a higher plane, orchestrating miracles and breakthroughs in ways that surpass human comprehension. What may appear impossible to us is entirely within His power. The same God who parted the Red Sea, brought water from a rock, and fed multitudes with 5 loaves and 2 fish, is actively working in our lives today. He is not limited by circumstances, and His resources are boundless. The abundance He has for us depends not on our abilities, but on His power and His will. God's ways are higher than ours, and His timing is impeccable. Even when we feel forgotten or left behind, He is orchestrating events in unimaginable ways. He is positioning us, shaping us, and preparing the path ahead. Sometimes He allows us to walk through seasons of lack or struggle to remind us of our dependence on Him, to draw us closer to His heart, and to deepen our trust in His provision. These seasons are not signs of abandonment but opportunities to experience His grace in greater measure. They teach us to rely not on our strength but on His, understanding that His power is made perfect in our weakness. God's blessings extend beyond material wealth. They encompass spiritual and eternal dimensions. While financial abundance or worldly success is significant, it pales in comparison to the richness of His presence, the peace that transcends understanding, and the joy of walking in His purpose. His blessings touch every aspect of our lives, bringing wholeness, restoration, and fulfillment. When we align ourselves with Him, we tap into a flow of blessings that surpasses anything the world can offer. These blessings are not just for our enjoyment but are meant to be shared, used as tools for His glory, and to impact the lives of others. As we stand on the brink of a new season, it is crucial to recognize the responsibility accompanying God's blessings. To whom much is given, much is required. The wealth, influence, and opportunities He places in our hands are not solely for personal gain, but for advancing His kingdom. He blesses us so we can be a blessing to others, bringing hope, healing, and transformation to a hurting world. The resources He entrusts to us are tools for impact, calling us to steward them wisely, with humility and gratitude. Stepping into God's blessings requires boldness and faith. It means releasing fear, doubt, and self-imposed limitations. Walking confidently in the knowledge that if God has called us, He will equip us. Trusting that His plans are good, even when we do not see the full picture. Faith is the currency of God's kingdom, and through faith we access His promises. By stepping out in faith, we position ourselves to experience His power and witness His work in our lives in ways that leave no room for doubt. As we move forward, it is essential to remain anchored in God's word and presence. Success without God is hollow, but with Him, it is abundant and fulfilling. Staying rooted in Him ensures we do not lose sight of our purpose or dependence on Him. It keeps our hearts humble, our motives pure, and our eyes fixed on what truly matters. In a world that often equates success with self-sufficiency, we are called to live differently, reflecting God's love, grace, and generosity. By staying connected to Him, we ensure that our success is not fleeting, but eternal. Gratitude must be the posture of our hearts as we enter this new season. Recognizing that every blessing comes from God keeps us grounded and reminds us of His goodness. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, opening the door for even greater blessings. It acknowledges that we are nothing without Him, and that everything we possess results from His favor and grace. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles, positioning us to walk in the fullness of God's abundance. Life's journey is filled with twists and turns, yet God's faithfulness remains constant. He is the same yesterday, today, and forever, and His promises never fail. As we reflect on where we have been and look ahead to where we are going, we can rest assured that He is with us, guiding us, providing for us, and fulfilling His promises. The trials we faced were not in vain. They were preparation for the blessings to come. The God who brought us through the valley is the same God who will lead us to the mountaintop. He has a plan for our lives that is greater than anything we could ask or imagine. This is a moment of transition, a time to step boldly into the future, trusting in God's perfect timing and provision, knowing that as we live out our God-given purpose, we bring glory to His name and fulfill the divine destiny He has set before us.